Jacksonville rapper Yungeen Ace arrested by Jacksonville Beach police around midnight.
So Yungeen Ace has long been known in Jacksonville. We are consistently monitoring those groups. We have people that are always watching them.
Yeah, we good after that. We just gotta go to the back. He's gonna get the camera. We'll take pictures. All right, bring him back here real quick. Step back here. Yeah, back there.
The News just wrote today, Jacksonville police investigating the new video evidence relating to Yungeen Ace paying for the hit of Foolio expect the rapper to be arrested for questioning soon as the police have proved that Yungeen Ace is guilty as Jacksonville sheriffs. Just wrote Sheriff TK Waters sends a BSA to Yungeen Ace and his crew ATK after Foolio's hitters were caught.
So Yungeen Ace has long been known in Jacksonville. We are consistently monitoring those groups. We have people that are always watching them. I won't speak to the chief's investigation. That's up to TPD. We don't have an investigation on him right now, but he can't move around in Jacksonville without us knowing about it. And that's for the betterment of our community.
As right when Yungeen Ace began getting investigated for FIO's passing, he would decide to end his gang known as ATK. Some of the worst timing ever, as it also resulted in somebody snitching. He tweeted, "Ain't no such thing as ATK no more. That stuff is gone and over with," alongside an Instagram video confirming it.
I say no more ATK, it ain't no more. You talking about niggas don't do shit, don't do shit, tripping. Everybody always got shit to say. These niggas, when it's time for the lawyers to be paid, where the f*** be at? Got all this shit to say, where the f*** be at though? Be need to get buried. When the time to spend that money, where the f*** be? Always got shit to say, but don't be on shit, man. They don't get no feet wet or nothing, man. You niggas be talking, man. What's wrong with these, man? Talk about uncomfortable. Don't talk like me. Don't get the man. When I say no more ATK, ain't no more.
However, ending ATK in the middle of an investigation makes him look extremely guilty, so the police would investigate even harder. Now, to understand what they found, it's important to note there is 5 people currently arrested for the basing of Foolio. Rumors circulating they were all hired hitmen from Alicia, Isaiah, Sean, Rashad, and Davin. However, police believe that Yungeen Ace was the main kingpin, which is why they have been canceling all of his recent concerts, trying to limit his business income, so he cannot afford lawyers.
Jacksonville police and I don't know how they be doing this, but they always call around and cancel my shows. What's up with y'all? What's going on? Why y'all want to cancel my show? I don't even live there in Jacksonville. Why y'all want to cancel my show? Why y'all trying to my money? Yeah, man, y'all trying to my life. Cause y'all worry about what I got going on. I ain't with y'all. Y'all canceled all my shows, but I just had a show in Temple. Y'all got my show canceled in Tampa. I had a show in Virginia. I called, got my show canceled up. I had a show in Gainesville. Y'all canceled my show in Gainesville before. Daytona. You feel me? Like, what's really going on?
They believe this for one specific reason. It was all due to a video that was leaked online. It was announced Jacksonville rapper admits to targeting Foolio because Yungeen Ace put up $10,000 on his head.
Hey, on everything I love, bro. On the day homies, bro, I put it on everything on my soul, on my kids. I'm the one that smacked Foolio that night when he got at his birthday celebration, bro. You feel me? I ain't gonna show my face and give my identity away or nothing like that, but you know, I did that, you feel me? It was money on his head, you feel me? I rock with Ace and them boys, you feel me? ATK, you feel me? I be in Jacksonville heavy, you feel me? If you know, you know. But yeah, you feel me? I did that, you feel me? I handled that, cause, you know, Ace had that money on his head, you know, Ace had him put that 10K up, told me to slide, told me to cause you know, he got tired of that nigga running his mouth playing all the time, you feel me? So, what had to be done, you feel what I'm saying? So, I just handled it, you feel me? It was what it is, bro.
With all this evidence coming out, Yungeen Ace would then be featured on DJ Academics' podcast, where Academics would tell him straight up he's either next to be dealt with or next to be arrested. Wack 100 recently spoke about you, and he says you're next.
Wack 100 recently spoke about you, and he says you're next.
Why would you say that, bro? Why would you wish that for me?
I don't know if he was wishing that. I think he's just thinking about, like, you know, in terms of, you know, people want to get the target, like the high profile target, and if Foolio is out the way, now they're like, well, the only way to make another thing is you.
Well, I wish on me, bro. Man, bro, I've been living my whole life. I'm not letting you get up on. I'm not letting nobody get up on me. So I don't.
With his passing now, right? Does it mean that this whole situation is over?
There's never no situation.
There's never no situation, as academics would then reveal why Young and Ace would want Julio Foolio dealt with, as Julio Foolio and his street team ended up ambushing Young and Ace a couple years ago. While Young and Ace and his brother were leaving a restaurant where sadly his brother passed away.
Come from, I try to hold RJ. I'm trying to RJ open the door. I open the door, I'm pushing him out. I'm like, I got you, bro. I got you. He got grab a shirt. I'm like, I can't move. He tell me he can't move. I jump out the car. Cope open the door. Cope said, call it in. It's called.
With Young and Ace's brother passing away due to the incident, Young and Axes wanted revenge against Julio Foolio and his team ever since, which is why on FIO's birthday the job was done. The police were able to find significant evidence leading Young and Ace to the crime, and it's all been released today. It reads, Julio Foolio, born June 21st, 1998, was involved in an ambushing by rival street members Sunday morning in Tampa, Florida. What was supposed to be a celebration weekend for his birthday ended up turning into the worst thing imaginable due to social media. Julio and his crew rented an Airbnb for the weekend. Once arriving to the B&B, Foolio would post this to his Instagram story.
The pool party start today at 5, 6 o'clock. If you already got the address, pull up, man. You got the address, pull up. If you need the address, DM me right now. The pool party start at 5, 6 o'clock. DM me for the address or DM Foolio booking ESPN. I'm gonna put it right here. We just got here, bruh. You got to add it. You got to add it, man. Push up. We just got to this bit. Tampa, Florida, man. You already got to add it to the pool party. Push up at 5:30, man. Push up at 5:30, man. We finna get everything right. Push up at 5:30, 6 o'clock, man.
The party inside of the Airbnb only lasted 2 hours. Julio would share the inside of the party, showing everyone on Instagram there was drinks involved, extracurricular items, as well as many women that all were near Julio Foolio the entire night. He would end up posting multiple videos to Instagram, laughing and giggling with these women. Meanwhile, his ops were on the other side of the phone planning. This was the first mistake of many for FIO, showing millions of followers, including his ops, every single move, showing he wouldn't even be 100% if anything were to go down. 1 hour later, the police arrived to the Airbnb, calling the landlord of the home. They would eventually kick FIO and his crew out of the Florida crib. Foolio would then once again go to Instagram, posting his next move. This would be a poster for a nearby club telling everybody to pull up while literally revealing the address of the club on the poster. Almost as if he's trying to break the record on social media for the most location drops to his ops in one day. Once arriving to the club, he would then post on Instagram again, this time showing exactly where he is sitting inside of the club, telling everyone, I'm going to the upstairs lounge.
And even for my birthday, man. Everybody coming up the stairs. No cap, man. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? We deep as 20 deep, lit everywhere we go.
We deep as 20 lit everywhere we go. The ops on the other side of the phone could not believe what was happening. It gave them plenty of time to get together, figure out a plan, and scope out the club. They knew exactly where FIO was, but taking action on the day of the 23rd was very important to these ops. But more on that later, as it also ties into Young and Ace. Now, when FIO and his crew were done at the club, they all gathered in the parking lot. His manager was figuring out a place to stay where he was able to scope out a nearby Holiday Inn down the street. When arriving to the Holiday Inn, sources claim everything was silent. They were sitting in the parking lot of the Holiday Inn, waiting for the manager to book 10 rooms. This was, however, until rival cars filled to the brim with street members began coming down the street. Men exited the vehicles and climbed through the bushes to sneak up on Foolio and his crew. They all had firearms, but there was two people's main job was to locate Foolio and do what needed to be done to Foolio as what the boss wanted. This was a clear retaliation against Foolio. The police would end up having it on record. It was on the 23rd day of the month. Foolio dropped a hit track titled When I See You, where he made fun of Young and Ace for losing his brother. In the lyrics, FIO rap went out to eat on his birthday or hit 3 past in the worst way. He kept dissing on me, and now we hitting 23. But now those same ops that Foolio dissed in the song would end up going against Foolio on his birthday on the 23rd day, hitting a total of 4 people just like FIO rapped against them. But this is then when Young and Ace would hand over snitching evidence to the police. He would drop a hit song one day later where he raps the lyrics 4 in the car, 1 them gone 3 got hit, recreating FIO's lyrics against him, further proving the retaliation by Young and Ace's crew. But 6 hours after the incident, it was then announced Young and Ace dropped due to a direct diss track at Foolio after his passing earlier today. Young and Ace's right-hand man would then share on Instagram an old tweet from King Von reading Game Over We Won Stupid. Due to the song disses and Instagram disses, it was easy for the police to understand who did the crime. Literally saying how it started and dropping music videos is what caused it all.
Drill rappers.
You have drill down here.
Oh yeah.
I thought that was a Chicago thing.
No, man, it's down here too, man. And the thing about it is we like to run them out of town. Like there's a couple of them that they know they can't live here anymore. There was a particular song, it's Vanessa Carlton. What's the name of that song? It's real catchy, everybody likes it. Yeah, 1,000 Miles. They sampled her song, and then they made a song, a rap to it, and they were talking about people that had actually been in Jacksonville. About 5 or 6 of them, right? They named in that song?
They did name it.
But that's what drill rap is. It's nonsense, but it's impactful because they're talking about people that have actually been, those people have parents, they have mothers, they have fathers, they have brothers and sisters that feel the effects of what's going on, and they think it's a joke.
But today, on July 19th, the official police records would all be released on Foolio's passing that you wouldn't even believe. They found an interview 1 month before Foolio passed where he spoke on the beef in Jacksonville and revealed there was supposed to be a song made with both groups coming together to stop the crime.
Y'all probably didn't know this. Even though I said what I said, my bro, me and J.Breeze supposed to be doing the Stop the Violence song. We probably gonna get that shit in motion. On and just get that shit out the way for the kids, for the youth and shit. And yeah, we gotta make this look better, man.
You and J.Breezy have a Stop the Violence record coming.
Yeah, that shit, it's talked about. I DM'd about it. My big cousin wrote about it too. He said he with it, I'm with it. But basically right now we trying to find it.
The police believe that Young and Ace and his crew were pretending to be cool with Foolio, telling them the beef is done. You don't need to worry anymore, which is likely why he dropped all those locations on his birthday on his Instagram, letting his guard completely down. Then the police found the real reason. Young and Ace's best friend, ATK Mitch, passed away in April 2022. Officers at that month saw Foolio driving a Dodge Durango with an illegal window tint. They would pull FIO over to ask questions when suddenly a prosecutor showed up. Things got very odd. Prosecutors searched Foolio's vehicle illegally. Then he was able to tell the officers who he was. After hearing who Foolio was, he was immediately taken into the police patrol car and he was questioned on the passing of ATK Mitch.
So, I ain't want to bring it up, I know you're going to be upset. Mitch, there's some texts I want to talk to you real quick about what happened to Mitch.
How long that's gonna take?
Not that long, depends on you. They just going to ask you what you know about what happened.
Once he was taken into police car, Foolio knew that he would be questioned, and he was quickly taken in to be interrogated.
Cut in my mama's house. I used to stay on the corner. He would come over there, show his, support.
What type of work do you do?
What type of artist?
You're an artist. Okay. As far as mix go, what are you hearing?
Nah, really. I was in Miami when I heard the news. You know what I'm saying? I was down making music, and I saw posting on Instagram, mix. Everybody, the whole Jacksonville, mix.
The detectives began looking into who FIO was and how him and ATK Mitch knew each other. They then realized these two are complete ops who are not good with each other. They would then ask where Foolio was at the time of ATK Mitch's passing.
All right, the reason why I'm here, I am lead on your friend's case. Ooh. You ain't have a friend who just recently got killed?
A lot of friends that,
Recently? Mitch?
oh yeah.
So I'm lead on that. I don't know how close you guys were. Can you kind of give me a, just rundown on y'all relationship when y'all met? How long y'all been partners or whatever?
The detectives still had nothing on Foolio, but they knew that he was involved with ATK Mitch, so they would fish for any information that they could get. But FIO stood 10 toes, told the detectives, I don't know anything.
If you may know or hear something, that'd be helpful as well. Because if you know his mom, you can sit up there and call his mom, then I'm pretty sure you would want her to have some answers as well.
Oh, my little brother, I don't know who did. I don't know. I ain't here. That's what I'm saying. You will never know. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. No, I just heard they say little brother. I was like, you know what I'm saying? I'm in Miami at the time though.
You ain't tired of that, man?
Yeah, but I'm not.
But I'm none of it. While FIO was shutting down any involvement with Mitch's passing, they would ask Foolio why his music is related to so much crime in Jacksonville. As the detectives were getting very frustrated, he was staying quiet.
You think that your music or your ways or the way you conduct yourself through your music had anything to do with him?
Nah, because even before I was rapping, it was, you get what I'm saying? Like, you can't just say it's my music, that's why somebody, you get what I'm saying?
Okay, do you think it influenced someone or triggered someone, like the way y'all going back and forth with it? Do you feel that way?
Nah, a song can't make no go through nothing, bro.
Bro, where he is literally lying to police, pretending like he didn't know anything about ATK Mitch passing away, where it would be later revealed that his team was responsible for Mitch passing. ATK Mitch had a family. All they wanted to know is what happened to their son or brother. As Charleston White would react to Julio Foolio passing, saying that nobody should be sad because of what he did.
And everybody saying, well, man, what you think about this? Well, all I'm gonna say is, man, that works hard to die. Did he earn this here? And goddamn it, should nobody be sad? Where that lived and talked gangster? Should nobody be sad what did happen to Julio Foolio? One thing we know about it, he didn't go to heaven.
That's ain't good, wasn't it?
Yeah, now one thing about it, he ain't in heaven. Now, wait, that boy, he had all the time in the world to apologize to them people. He was going to the graveyard, rapping at the graveyard. Man, that was making people mama cry. It's some people relieved, wiping their forehead saying, "Ooh, Lord, thank you." And then there's some people crying, said, "Oh, we gonna miss one leg."
As many look at Julio Foolio's passing to be a retaliation for ATK Mitch. And if you agree, like the video and comment down below your favorite Young and Ace or Julio Foolio.